Hey, this is Mr. V, doing a book review today for a classical Goosebumps book from the original 62 book run. This is book number 1, called Welcome to Dead House. So, Welcome to Dead House, it follows the main character's a teenage girl, her and her brother Josh. Um, the family inherits a big house. It's not like a mansion, but they inherit a big house in a town they don't really know. It's about 4 hours away. So they're moving to this big house, and it's kind of an odd town. They find it kind of odd. They even find the house kind of creepy, and, just weird things start to happen. And, that's about what the main premise of the book is I don't want to spoil anything. So, overall though, I thought this book was a lot of fun because it is interesting. They inherit this big house and there's an odd town, but I really love the beginning because it immediately starts with this creepiness factor. He does a great job of explaining the house, and I don't know, just something about the beginning. It just feels very creepy. So, that was a lot of fun. And it's a lot of fun too because this book deals with moving. Many of us have dealt with moving, and there's not only does they go through it briefly about having to leave your friends, but you're going to a brand new town, a town you don't know. And but it makes it really fun when he adds that they're moving into this creepy house where weird things are happening, but also it's just kind of an odd town, so that adds a lot of extra fun to it because it's just a weird town and weird things are happening. So throughout the book, you wonder what is going on, and that's a fun element to it because R.L. Stine did a great job of keeping this book creepy throughout the whole book. The beginning was creepy, the middle was creepy, and the end was creepy. So he did a good job of doing that throughout the whole book. So that was a lot of fun, and I thought that was great. And there's a lot of suspense throughout the book because I said the main thing is that the house is kind of odd, but the people in the town are also odd. So it's you wonder what is going on and what will happen. So that's a lot of fun, and it's one of those books that you wanted to keep reading it. There are some of the classical Goosebumps books where they don't capture you that much, where this one you wanted to keep reading. So that was also a lot of fun as well. And as for the end, I thought the end it had a very nice ending. It was great. As I judge an end by, of course, if you like it. But I also like to see do they basically wrap up everything? Are there unanswered questions? And this one, he basically wraps everything up. You know what's going on, and I just enjoyed the end. And I thought the last page, or even last 2 pages, were just great. And I thought he ended on an excellent note with the last paragraph, and I can't say what happened, but I just thought that the last page was really great, and it was a great end to this book. And that's why I thought overall this was a very fun book. The only downside I would say to this book was that there was one character that was very annoying. And I don't know if he meant to. I think the character was somewhat meant to be annoying. When in the book, I think this character was meant to be annoying. But I'll just tell you, it was the brother Josh. He was just very annoying, and I think he was meant to be annoying based off some of the things he wrote. But to me, he was just overly annoying, and that's why any scenes that had him, and he was in a lot, that was just kind of sucked. So, that was the only downside. But overall, I still thought this book was a lot of fun. It kept creepiness throughout the whole thing. And it always left you in wonder. So, anyway, I recommend you guys go get this book. I always rank my Goosebumps books as either an A, B, C, D, or an F. And I would rate Welcome to Dead House an A. I thought that it deserves an A because this was the start of the series, but he just started it well right from the beginning of the book through the end. And, it was just continual wonder, continual things happening. And that's why, I definitely would say that this book deserves an A. And I recommend you guys go out and read it. If you guys have any comments, questions, disagreements, anything like that, please post it in the comments section below. Hope you guys click the subscribe button as I upload many different types of book reviews. But thank you for watching my book review today. This is Mr. V. Go enjoy your reading.